Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Study with Ishan. And today I am back with another question of NEET 2025 paper. And this question is from the physics section. Okay, this is considered to be one of the toughest question of NEET 2025 paper physics. And this is actually a good question. Question is the concept mixed of fluid mechanics and a little bit of calculus. Okay, so one of the very good questions asked ever in the NEET paper, and we will be solving this question, and I will be telling you a very easy approach for solving this question. Okay, so question is saying consider a water tank shown in the figure. Okay, so here we have a water tank which is there. It has one wall at x is equal to. So this water tank has a wall at x is equals to L. Okay, and can be taken to very wide in that direction. Okay, when filled with a liquid of surface tension S in density rho. Okay, so this water wall is the water tank. Sorry, is filled with a liquid of surface tension S and density rho. Okay, makes an angle theta naught with the x-axis, okay, at x is equal to L. Okay, so at x is equal to L, the surface of this water tank makes an angle theta naught. Okay, if yx is the height of the surface, okay, the height of the surface is yx, so we have to tell the equation of yx among these four. First of all, the options are given in a differential form. Okay, generally they can just simplify the options, or we can just we can just take out one expression and verify it with options, but here this is not the case. We have to fully derive the expression here. Okay, so first of all we're going step by step and by basics. First of all, see, this is the water tank, x y. Okay, this is the liquid and this is the surface. At x is equals to 12 there is a wall, and x is equals to 0 assuming. Okay, now see, uh, here a liquid is filled of surface tension S and density rho. Clear? Now at point P, this surface of the liquid makes an angle theta naught. Sorry. Okay, here now we have to find the equation of the surface. Okay. First of all, we will be seeing that this is a non-uniform mass distribution liquid. Okay, so first of all, we would be finding that how much amount of force the water is acting at point P. Okay, the water surface tension is S, clear, and the liquid is filled till x is equals to L. So what will be the force that the liquid would be exerting? It would be S multiplied by the total length of the liquid means L. Okay, so the total force which would be it would be exerting S into L. Okay, now uh, we can take the horizontal vertical components of the force. Okay, so the horizontal component would be what? SL cos theta naught, and this is SL sin theta naught. Clear? These are the two components. Now we need to take a small element here in the water tank. Okay, because here at every x the liquid height is means the level of liquid is different. Okay, so taking a very small element by going at a x distance. Okay, see this small element, and we will be working on this element only. This is the element whose thickness is what? Whose thickness is dx and mass is dm. Okay, now I will be drawing this. I would be concentrating on this element only. So I will be drawing this the diagram of this component here. Okay, means I would be magnifying it. That how does it look? See, this is the liquid, and this is the total distance is dx. Okay, assuming that the height is y at a y, because at y axis there is there. Okay, and the components are same. Okay, this is what? This is SL sin theta naught. This is theta naught. This is SL, and This is SL cos theta naught. And the mass of the liquid here is dm. Now, at this point, P only, at now the liquid would be attracted by some sort of gravity also. Okay, so downward force, gravity force would be also there, which is what, mg, but the mass is dm, so dm into g. Now clearly you can see at equilibrium at P. Now considering equilibrium at P, equilibrium at P, what would be the total acting force here? Net force, it would be 0. SL sin theta naught is equals to dm into g. SL sin theta naught is equals to dm into g. This is the final equation. Now, one thing is clearly mentioned in the question that theta naught is very small as compared to L. Means sin theta naught can be written as d theta naught. Okay, generally it is written as theta naught, but there a small angle is there. We have considered a small angle here. Okay, d theta naught. Okay, because it is a small component, so d theta naught. So sin d theta naught means sin theta naught can be written as d theta naught. Okay, so SL into d theta naught is equals to dm. What is dm? Small mass. So dm can be written as density into volume, dv, small volume. Okay, now see, this is rho g into dv. How you can write dv? What is the volume? Area, length into breadth. Okay, sorry, length into breadth into height. I'm sorry for that. Length into breadth into height. Okay, what is the height here? Why? What is the total length here? Dx for the small element. And what would be the breadth? Breadth would be total distance L. Y into dx into L. This would be the volume. Okay. So SL d theta naught will be equal to rho g into volume, which is what? Y into dx into L. Okay. Now you can see that L is cancelling here, and d theta naught upon dx is equals to density g by s into y. This is the equation which is formed. We are getting closer to our answer, but here all the d by dx terms are in the square, so we need to do something here. Okay, you can note down this. Okay, now see, now what we will doing, see, here we have been given that you can take theta naught x as tan theta x or sin theta x. I am going to take tan theta x because there is a reason. See, what is theta x? Theta naught x, it's tan theta naught x, differentiating both the sides, so d theta naught upon dx is equals to sec square theta naught. Okay, this is the only differentiation of this tan theta x. Okay, now do you know in calculus generally whenever you study basic maths, the slope is given by dy by dx. Okay, so you know that dy by dx is nothing but tan theta naught x. You know that the slope is generally written as dy by dx. If I differentiate both sides with respect to x again, so d square y upon dx square is equals to, what is the differentiation here? Sec square theta naught x. Now you can compare these two equations. From these two equations, you will get to know that d theta naught upon dx is equal to d square y upon dx square. This is only the condition here. D theta naught by dx is equal to d square y upon dx square. Means of final answer would be what? I can write it on the top. See. Now see here, d theta naught upon dx is equals to d square y upon dx square. Okay, substituting in this equation, so what it would be there? Dy by dx d square y upon dx square is equals to rho g by x into y. This is the required equation of the surface. Height means equation, the required equation of height of the surface, which is which option? First option is only correct. So this was a very good question which was asked. A combination of fluids and a little bit of calculus, because generally I have seen in NEET students their basic maths is a little bit weak. Many students would confuse what is the differentiation of tan x. It is x square x, and many students may forget this concept. Okay, dy by dx is tan theta x. Okay, this was a very smarter approach if you go like this. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you like my video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Study with Ishan. Keep learning, keep growing, and goodbye.